Blackpink's The Album has now surpassed 8.6 billion streams on YouTube Music, extending its record as the most streamed female K-pop album on the platform. Blackpink's Ice Cream has now surpassed 1.4 billion streams on YouTube Music, becoming their 10th song to do so. Alter Ego by Lisa has now surpassed 700 million total streams on YouTube Music prior to full album release. Rosé's Rosie has been certified gold in Canada for selling over 40,000, while Rosé's Rosie is at number 26 on Billboard 200 in its 8th week, extending its record as the album by a K-pop soloist and female K-pop act with the most weeks on Set Chart Top 30. One of the Girls by Jennie now owns the record for longest charting song by a K-pop female artist on YouTube Global Top Songs. This was previously held by How You Like That by Blackpink. Blackpink The Album has now surpassed 3.7 billion streams on Spotify, becoming the first female group album to do so. Toxic Till the End is now the fourth most streamed song in Rosé's discography on Spotify, surpassing number one Girl. It is now the second most streamed Rosie track. Blackpink's Lisa Stearns in a new photo shared a story hinting at a possible connection between The White Lotus Season 3 and her upcoming release Born Again. Born Again will be part of the White Lotus soundtrack. Jisoo has officially announced her highly anticipated Asia tour titled Lights, Love, Action, which stops casual in various vibrant cities including Manila, Bangkok, Tokyo, Macau, Taipei, Hong Kong, and Hanoi. Jisoo will hold her first solo fan concert tour in Asia to celebrate the release of her mini-album Amortage on February 14 as a solo artist for the first time in 2 years. Amortage is a title that combines amour, which means love in French, with montage, a film technique. From Jisoo's unique perspective, the album depicts the unpredictable emotions and journey of love in a cinematic way. We look forward to completing the montage of love with you all in a special production that expresses the worldview of the album during this tour. Jennie covers K-hit list playlist on YouTube Music with Love Hangover at number 1. Rosie is now tied as the third longest charting album by a K-pop soloist in history on Billboard 200, surpassing Jimin's Face and RM's Indigo. Rosie now holds the highest charting K-pop soloist album in its 8th week in history on Billboard 200, surpassing Jungkook's Golden. Louis Vuitton is a co-sponsor of the 2025 Met Gala, and Lisa may attend and make her debut appearance there as the brand's global ambassador. Jennie currently holds the top 3 spots on YouTube's South Korea trending music videos chart. Rosie has now surpassed 500 million streams on Spotify in 2025, becoming the first K-pop act to reach that mark this year on the platform. Rosie becomes the fastest K-pop soloist and K-pop female act to reach 500 million streams on Spotify in a single calendar year. She surpasses Jungkook and her very own group Blackpink. Blackpink members' solo debut album songs combined surpass the amount of the group's whole discography. Lisa is in talks to perform at the 2025 iHeart Awards on March 18, 2025 to promote her upcoming debut album. According to an inside source, she received 2 nominations from the award show. Longest running songs by K-pop act at number 1 on the Billboard Global Excl US chart. Jimin's Who and Jungkook Standing Next to You on number 6. Blackpink's Pink Venom on number 5. BTS Butter on number 4. BTS Dynamite on number 3. Jungkook 7 on number 2, Rosé and Bruno Mars APT on number 1. APT returns to number 1 on Billboard Global 200 for a 12th week. It also spends a 14th week at number 1 on Billboard Global Excl US, It has earned over 100 million streams for 15 consecutive weeks, becoming the second song in history to achieve this. APT officially returns to number one on Billboard Global 200 for a 12-week. It breaks a tie with The Kid Laroi and Justin Bieber's stay as the fourth longest-running number one hit of all time, while APT is now tied with Mariah Carey's All I Want for Christmas Is You as the longest-running number one hit in Billboard Global Excl US history. APT remains at its peak of number 3 on this week's Billboard Hot 100. It has now spent 6 weeks inside the top 10, the most for any song by a K-pop soloist since PS5's Gangnam Style. The White Lotus Season 3 red carpet premiere event on 10th February at Los Angeles and 14th February in Thailand. Raye shared a new snippet of Born Again on TikTok. A squall emoji was added to Rosé's birthday on Jisoo's fan calendar. Jisoo added emojis to Blackpink's official app for their debut anniversary. Jisoo added duckling emoji to Lisa's official app for her birthday. Jennie's Love Hangover debuted at number 8 on Spotify Top Songs. The introduction for Jisoo's first solo fan meeting tour Light Love Action. Jisoo's album Amortage closed its first 24 hours with 1.5 million pre-orders, becoming the second most pre-ordered album by a female artist in the first 24 hours on Countdown for You. The album comes on the heels of his own album Me. Jisoo mentioned Blackpink and said that the members are preparing to put out an album this year and go on tour at her appearance on Saloon Trip 2. Jisoo Amortage will have 2 Korean tracks and 2 English tracks. Jisoo looks extremely beautiful, breathtaking and pretty in the concept poster for Amortage out February 14th. Jisoo shared that her members would run with her to secretly buy food because she loved eating so much. Jisoo said there is a pre-debut photo of her running to the convenience store to buy food and she was running so she won't get caught. She was asked if the other members ate with her and Jisoo said that they ate too and she was probably running with Jennie and it was mostly the two of them that went. Jisoo shared behind-the-scenes stories of Topia. There were more action scenes than I thought. I had to spend a lot of time practicing at a stunt school to get the right moves. One of my hardest scenes was the one where I had to fight and run away from zombies in one take. Blisso announces legal action against malicious posts about Jisoo. They have also provided fans with a template to use when reporting such posts.